What is up, guys? This is the Gothic Kitten, and we are playing Gothic 2 right now. I know, it's a surprise, but here's the thing.
Really? How interesting.
I'm gonna upload daily again, however, the videos are gonna be, like, a lot smaller. We're talking about between 20 and 25 minutes. That way, I'm able to record them all and put them all on a daily, put them up on a daily basis. And the perk of it is they're going to be more manageable for me to edit and more manageable for you guys to watch. So that's what we're going to do. The last time we were going to go to the harbor area. So let's do that right now. Who are you? You got a name?
What do you want?
I wanted to have a look around here.
And where exactly are you headed?
That's not what I heard.
The harbor, because that's what I just told the good people of the internet. What's going on?
What interesting things are there to see here?
There's a cat house here and a tavern.
Works all day too.
The landlord's name is Cardiff.
You don't say.
If it's information you want, he'll be the right person to talk to.
can't take care
Do
of
you,
everything for everybody.
need money, by the way?
That's not what I heard.
Are you giving it away?
No, but right across the street here is the house of Lamar, the moneylender. I'm sure he'll give you a few gold pieces. Just go ahead.
That's
Honestly, I
beautiful.
witnessed it myself.
Do you work for Lamar?
Smart kid.
How interesting.
Actually, I was on my way to the upper quarter.
Yeah, right. And I was
And
about
he
to
works
board
all
his
day
ship
too.
and have it take me to the king for an audience. People
not what
like
I
you
heard.
and me haven't been allowed in the upper quarter since the paladins came.
Really, how interesting.
These are bad times.
Are you a citizen of this town?
If you mean do I live here?
Everybody knows.
Yeah. But still they won't let me into the upper
He simply
quarter.
talks too much.
Only the Toths can get in there, or the merchants and craftsmen from the lower end of town. The people from the harbor district don't carry much weight in Corinth. There isn't even a regular militia patrol down here.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not long
That's
ago,
an open
the
secret.
city guards turned the entire harbor district upside down. They were searching for stolen property. There've been plenty of thefts here lately, especially in the better quarters. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for everything.
Someone's gotta do
Well, you just literally said there's no
Everybody knows.
militia, so I can assume that people are gonna, do all kinds of things over here. Look, sheep! That's how easily... Oh. Butcher? Wow, look at... Oh, Lord. What is this? What's going on if I
You've
take...
got no business being here.
Okay, yeah, that answers my question.
Smart
if I take
kid.
this, are they gonna be angry? The answer is yes, but my lord, sir, can't you do that somewhere not in your house? You sleep there.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Can't you hear that hammering? Who do you think hammers all day long in the harbor district? I mean that lunatic felon. He takes the hammer to his hut every day.
Well, soon he's gonna have no hut left.
I could take care of Felon.
You want to help me? What's in it for you?
You tell me.
Oh, that's how it is. All right, if you can get him to stop hammering, I'll pay you 25 gold pieces. But I'll tell you one thing right now. You can't talk to the guy. He's nuts. The only thing that will help is a few decent punches.
If I beat him up, I'll just get into trouble with the militia.
Down here at the harbor, no one pays much attention to brawls. But if you steal around here or mess with the sheep, you'll be in trouble.
Gotcha.
I'll see what I can do.
You can think about it. Remember, I'll pay you 25 gold coins.
Are those your sheep?
The only one that belongs to me is the one that answers to the name of Lucy. Ha ha ha! That's my wife, Lucy. The sheep belong to the militia. All the sheep they collect from the farmers, they bring to me.
And how are the sheep?
Felon's hammering is going to drive them crazy. One of these days, they'll go completely to pieces.
I'm sure Lucy loves that you call her that. Anyhow, a big dude like you, why don't you deal with it yourself if brawls are not frowned upon in the harbor area,
He simply talks too
Anyway, Fallon,
Hey, you!
you're gonna have no house left if you keep on doing this.
Why are you hammering?
For days now, I've been desperately trying to fix the leaks in my house. The rafters have been crumbling away ever since we had those rainfalls recently. Soon everything's gonna come down around my ears.
I think there's nothing left between your ears.
Hey, you!
That's an open secret.
Could you stop hammering?
Nah, I have to finish this.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Maybe. I don't know.
Stop that hammering or I'll break every bone in your body.
Forget it, or I'll knock some sense into your head with my hammer.
Okay, he's literally asking for it, so I'm gonna save because I don't think he's gonna be stronger than us, but
You'll regret this.
Whack 'em!
Hit
Give 'em what
him!
for?
they're all cheering.
Not bad.
If I take his stuff though,
You don't say.
like this, then it's fine, right? Right. Perfect. Who are you? Just citizens? Okay.
I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
I'm like super excited because I'm playing Fallout 76 again. Used to play it on the PlayStation. The only downfall is my Bethesda accounts can't get linked. So I saw that wood pile over there, and I was thinking about, harvesting the wood.
Hey, you!
Okay, so you beat me. Some heroic deed that was.
Will you stop hammering now, or do I have to thrash you again?
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything collapses around here, it'll be your fault.
I will take full responsibility for that, but I promise you, if your house comes down, it's because the orcs attack us, not because you stopped hammering.
Felon will hammer no longer.
Hear that? No more hammering. At last, I thought the fellow would never quit. You've done me a huge favor. You know what? I'll give you 30 gold pieces.
Oh, much obliged. Thank you. Because we need 50 gold pieces to go hunting with... is it Bartok? I don't know. The hunter who used to work for Bosper the Bowmaker. We'll go get some money later. What do you have? What do you have?
You look a little worse for wear. Haven't slept in a long time, have you?
Too long, I should say.
Come on, step closer. With me, you'll find what you're looking for.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Awkward.
You said that you've got what I need. Does that include information?
But of course, what is it you want to know?
Everything.
That's not what I heard.
Sure.
Are there any other traders here at the harbor?
If you keep to the left at the quay, you'll find Helvor, my husband. He sells fish. On the other side, there's Brahim, the cartographer.
Okay. We also need 10 gold coins, I think. Is it 10? Maybe more. For the dude outside the gate for protection?
Do you know anyone from the upper quarter?
If I knew anyone up there, I wouldn't be standing here, my boy.
Okay.
What interesting things are there to see around the harbor?
Well, if you're looking for some action, you can go down to Cardiff's Inn at the quay. There's always something brewing there. You can hardly miss it. The guy standing by the entrance there will certainly draw your attention to it. Besides that, there's the large ship of the Paladins, the King's stately war galley. That one's really worth seeing. You'll find it if you keep left at the quay and then pass under the high rock face.
He simply talks.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
You could say so. It wasn't that long ago. A thief ran by here. He must have stolen a bow in the lower part of the city. Of course, the militia came here way too late, like always. He got away from them, just jumped into the harbor, and he was gone.
He just jumped into the harbor, okay.
Show me your wares.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Guess he was going for a swim.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Okay, let's heal up before we continue. We'll eat some bug meat. Oh wow, we're so weak.
He'd better shut up.
You don't
Hey,
say.
I don't know you. What do you want here? Are you headed for the tavern?
These are bad believe that.
I don't know if this works actually.
No, I'm not headed for the tavern.
Yeah, that's what I would have said.
That's what I've always
But that isn't important, and that's why we can get straight down to business. Since you're new here, I'll make you an offer.
That's not what my husband thinks.
You give me 50 gold pieces and you can go. That's your entrance fee for the tavern.
Probably don't even have that much money.
Forget it. You won't get a single coin.
Then I'll take everything you
Can't keep
have.
anything to himself.
As soon as you're lying on the ground in front of me.
I witnessed it myself.
Oh,
Show him!
look at the defense on this guy.
Give it your all.
These are bad times.
Luckily, he just
Show
has a
him.
wooden stick. Clutch it.
Give it your all. Show him!
Not bad at all.
I don't think it qualifies as a club. It's one of those things that the goblins use. Heavy branch, there we go.
Go away. Don't tell me that. He had better shut.
Who are you? Just a citizen? Okay.
Seen it with my own
Take care of
eyes.
everything for
Hello, sir, from the pub.
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
Okay.
I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you will cost 10 gold pieces.
10? Jesus.
I'll give you no more than 5 for your information.
What? 5 gold pieces? Are you trying to ruin me? Let's make it 7.
How about 6?
No, it doesn't work that way. Let's say 6.
You're a scoundrel, you know that? Well, if you insist, let's say 6 gold pieces for each piece of information.
See, that seems manageable.
I need information. Who counts among the influential citizens in this town?
You won't find anyone down here at the harbor. The only powerful man here is Lamar. The moneylender is not very popular, but he has gold, and other influential citizens owe him money. The merchants and craftsmen also have a lot of influence. Too much, if you ask me.
Who's in debt to Lamar?
If you want to know that, you should take a look in his ledger. Only it might be pretty difficult to do that without him noticing. As far as I know, he always carries it with him.
Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craftsman in the lower part of town for that. But if you wield a decent blade, you could go challenge Ulrich. He fights for gold behind the warehouse.
Now, see, that's interesting.
What do you know about the missing citizens?
All I know is that some people have vanished during the last few days. It's especially bad down here at the harbor, they say. Maybe you should ask around here a bit. There were some cases in the lower part of the city, too. If you want to know more, you should talk to Corrigan. He has his tavern in the lower part of town, and he's likely to hear a thing or two. Halvor, the fish merchant down by the quay, might know something, too. Many people frequent him.
Okay.
Who can teach me something here?
There are a few competent people here in the harbor district. Carl the blacksmith is a sturdy fellow. I'll bet he can show you how to get stronger. Ulrich knows a lot about fighting, and Laris is a cunning rogue. He's down here at the harbor sometimes as well. And if you're crazy enough to go see old Ignaz, he knows all about Almich potions.
Where can I find all these people?
Oh, boy, the king will have won his war against the orcs before I've done explaining that to you. Just look around the harbor district and you're bound to find them. And if you don't know your way about, go to Braham and buy yourself a map. He's easy to find. His hut is right next to my tavern. I should have charged double for that one.
You should have.
Come back when you have enough gold.
We don't even have enough gold. Can I sell you stuff?
Give me something to drink.
Wow, we have 2 gold. That's sad. Okay, how about this? You take this stuff, and then I have enough to ask you more.
I need information. Is there any special work to be had around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special, you say? Go talk to Nagur then. Maybe he can help you.
Love how there's this dodgy side look.
Got anything special for me to do?
I've got something for you, but that should only interest you if you're a man of versatile talents.
What have you got?
Well, Zorus, the potion vendor in the marketplace, currently has a guest, Darren the fire magician.
And?
He had a new chest made specially for him. by Thorben the carpenter. They say that this Darren has brought a bunch of valuable stuff with him. But you didn't hear that from me, understand?
Gotcha. Rob the chest. We can do that, I think. So I guess that was all. He told us to talk to this guy.
Cardiff says you may have a job for me.
Well, well. So you're looking for a special job. Okay. But we play by my rules, understood?
What does that mean?
That means you do what I say and you get a third of the profits. If you don't like it, then there's no job.
Fair enough. However,
We're business partners, so it's 50-50.
Okay. I thought I'd give it a shot. Of course, we'll split our profits fairly.
okay.
All right, what's your plan?
You know the merchant Baltram, don't you? If not, it's time you talk to him. This Baltram has a messenger who supplies him with goods from Akil's farm. That is, he had a messenger. Until I cut his throat. And now Baltram has to get a new one, and that will be you. Your job is to get hired by Baltram and fetch the delivery from Akil. You bring it to me, and then I'll set it on to an interested customer. He'll fork over a tidy little sum for it. And just don't try selling the stuff yourself. Have you got all that?
I have got all that.
How much will the profit be?
I can't say exactly, but I estimate around 400 gold pieces.
Nice.
Where is Akil's farm?
Leave the city by the east gate. That's directly on the marketplace. If you follow the road to the right, you'll soon come to a few steps cut into the rock. Go up there, and you'll come to Akil's farm.
When should I talk to Baltram?
You can go right away. He should know by now that his messenger won't be showing up anymore.
So that must have triggered something, because we talked to Baltram earlier, asked if he had something to do, and he was like, nah, we're good.
Where can I find Baltram?
He has his stall in the marketplace.
Okay, awesome.
Well then, I'm all set.
Good. Then get on your way. But if you try to cheat me, you'll soon be every bit as dead as the messenger. Don't forget.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see. We have no learning points, so it doesn't matter who can teach us stuff. Now they said something. Well, they said a lot of stuff. Lord. Okay, who are you?
Hey!
Jack.
Ahoy, you landlubber. Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit pale around the gills. Never mind, my lad. All you need is a good stiff sea breeze.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man, I went to sea and rode through many a big storm. No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I call a home. I haven't been up there in ages.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it than 20 feet. Really bad rabble, that. They're criminals from the Valley of Mind, you know. There was this big bang on the other side of the mountains, and they swarmed all over the land like flies. Now they're hiding out everywhere, even in my lighthouse. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they can raid. Ah, let 'em. Then at least they'd be out of my tower.
Think of yourself, dude. I getcha.
Do you come to town often?
I always say a town is only as good as its harbor. A harbor is the gate to the world. That's where everyone meets and where everything starts. Once the harbor goes to the dogs, the rest of the city will follow soon.
Tell me about the harbor.
The harbor of Corinthus isn't what it used to be. There's nothing but riffraff hanging about. The ships don't come anymore, and trade is dead. This harbor's about to go under.
So why don't you leave?
Nobody would take an old sea dog like me on his ship these days. Most people think that old Jack's got the gout in his rotten old bones.
And? Are they right?
Balderdash. Once I've got those planks beneath me feet again, I'll feel like a young whippersnapper.
Okay.
What do you mean by riffraff?
Look at them, the lazy rabble. Most of them don't even know what work is. All they do is drink all day and spend their last pay at the brothel. I tell you, stay away from them.
Okay.
Why are the ships no longer coming?
They all say that once the war is over, everything will be like it used to be. That's a load of bilge water. I tell you, a sailor can see when a town's going downhill. A sailor feels that in his blood. And I can tell you, forget about this harbor. Its heyday's over.
Well, you just said you know that a town's going down when its harbor's done, so. They all have so much to say. What do you have to say?
There've been all kinds of rumors.
What are you doing here?
My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell them. Since you're new here, maybe you could use a map of the city? It's quite affordable and very useful until you know your way around.
Is it true that some townspeople have simply vanished?
So I've heard, but I'm not sure whether it's really true. Just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years? Small wonder that people are getting themselves out of here.
Those are all just rumors.
Show me your maps.
So there's a city map of Quirinus and a land map of Quirinus.
You should have known better.
The land map's 250. I don't think we have a map yet, but we're not buying this right now either. So
There've been all kinds of
Come back again later. I'm sure to have something new for you then.
okay. And that is it for today, folks. I hope you guys had a great time, and I will see you next time on the Scratching Post.